All right, man, we back. More City Sports Talk in the building, and talk about this Sekou guy. Pistons drafted at 15. I believe he need to start right away. Okay, I was listening to a couple of interviews before I did the video of Ed Stefanowski saying that he got a lot of upside and development, mental guy. Nah, at the end of the day, if the plan is to keep Griffin, Jackson, and Drummond together through next season and maybe beyond, you don't have the cushion of drafting a developmental player. He needs to play now. There's no point if you bring Glenn Robinson back. He should be in front of him. There's no point of who else you got out there. Maybe other than Luke Kennard in the rotation. There's no reason nobody else to be ahead of him. We weak at wing and at that point, that power forward position anyway. I mean, it's just, other than, possibly Thon Maker playing in front of him or with him, I would still play this kid in front of him, to be honest. Unless you just, Thon Maker make great improvement, which, it's not the realm of possibility, but this dude to be starting, I don't care. Or he'd be heavy in the rotation. That developmental upside stuff, man, forget it, man. Then you're going to have a lot of people, and I don't listen to none of these niggas' videos. I promise you I don't. Unless somebody sent it to me, and that hasn't happened in a while. So I don't know what they saying, but I can see the Piston threads on social media and stuff of that nature, man. And one thing I do notice is if they could have drafted a box of Cracker Jacks, and people would have been saying, he going to be a beast, he going to be great, he going to be this, he going to be that. And I've always been very skeptical about drafting foreign players. Okay, they say he 18 years old, be 19 in December. Nigga look 35. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real. He looked 35, but said the same thing about Ziggy. But yeah, he looked like a good athlete in the gym. You see the kid from New York Knicks, Frank Kalina, whatever his name is. He was hitting hella threes at Lifetime, wherever they practice at. But in the real game, he can't hoop. All that practicing and all that in the gym shit. Hey, man, people could look good in the gym. Shit, I seen the little rapper Lil Durk hit 15 or 20 straight 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? In the gym. It's different in the workout. At the end of the day, it's orchestrated. It's made for you to look good. What can you do that versus grown men? And they said he over there in France doing that, and Tony Parker came out of France as a kid. So it has been success coming out those leagues in France. And Tony Parker had a Hall of Fame career. Just retired a couple weeks ago. He had a Hall of Fame career. But this dude need to start right away or need to be heavy in the rotation. We don't need to Darko him. We don't need to Tayshaun Prince him. No, you don't need to Spencer Dinwiddie him or Chris Middleton. Contrary to what people believe, the Pistons have developed talent. They just ain't pop here. They developed Chris Middleton. He went to Milwaukee and now may get a max deal or close to it. They developed Spencer Dinwiddie coming off a knee injury. He fell to us in the second round. He blew up in Brooklyn and got a new contract in the middle of the season. Aaron Aflalo was on the end of our bench. He popped in Sacramento. He started doing good there. I mean, there have been a number of guys that came off our bench and went somewhere else and produced. Just those three I just mentioned. And the Pistons have never really developed talent and then they produced here. It never really happened. And I think, with Dwayne Casey, who did he develop last year? The one guy he was brought here to develop in Stanley Johnson, he didn't develop. And maybe it can't be done for him. He got to prove what you done in Toronto. That don't mean shit here. Real talk. It don't mean nothing in Detroit, what you done in Toronto. Okay, you had Pascal Siakam on your bench. You left, he blew up this year. Did you develop Pascal Siakam? Do you get credit? You get some credit for that. But Detroit fans gonna say anybody a beast. Until the minute they get out there or they don't get out there and they not playing, and when they do get out there, they can't produce, then they'll turn on them. I don't approach it with optimism. I don't approach it from a fanboy standpoint of view. All that he doing on the court, doing workouts and stuff, that don't mean nothing. I seen 100,000 workout warriors come and go in sports. I seen 100,000 people hit 1,000 threes. Carmelo hitting all them shots in the summer, went to Houston, stunk it up. What can you do when you out there with real grown men exchanging physical blows? They don't have the opportunity, or they don't have the leeway, to draft a developmental player. You need somebody that produce now. Now, if you tell me that, you know what, we gonna blow it up, trade Dre, trade Griffin, or trade Dre and Jackson, or trade all of them, and we gonna blow it up, start the cap off from the bottom, cool, I'm with it. But right now, what you telling me, you playing Blake Griffin 30 plus million, Andre Drummond 25, 6 million, you playing Reggie Jackson 20 million, 19 million, you paying them dudes that type of money. That's telling me you trying to win now. Or whatever they trying to win, the 8th seed, the 7th seed, the 6th seed, the Central Division, I think that's what they in. This dude need to play now. He need to be in rotation now. He need to start now. Oh, and a lot of people saying, oh, he can't wait to see him in the summer league. He may not play the summer league. They got clearances and other things he got to get going and done. So he may not play in the summer league, which really don't mean nothing. You give you a glimpse. And you just wonder why, if he was so spectacular in his workout, why did he fall to 15? Why did he fall out the lottery? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why did he fall out the lottery? And people going to compare him to Luka. Luka was the league MVP. Luka wasn't 18-minute player, 8.7 points per game guy like him. And Luka was the guy against grown men. And I'm always skeptical of international players that only play a handful of minutes, 18, 20 minutes a game. Average 8 points. I'm skeptical, man. We got so much homegrown talent right here in America. It's usually a crapshoot. Every once in a while, you get a Ginobili, a Clint Capella, a Tony Parker. You get guys like that. Luka Doncic, Dirk Nowitzki, Hakeem a lot. Well, Hakeem went to college here. Every once in a while, you get guys like that, but the bust rate is high. And your history tells you, before Stefanowski got here, your history tells you that the Pistons get it wrong. That's what the history tells you. I didn't feel like they was in a position to get a developmental guy that can boom or bust. I thought they was in a position to get the most ready player right now to get in that rotation and have help, because you don't have that much money on the books. You got a 4.8 mid-level exception. Then you got the veterans minimum at 1.5. But like I said before, they know what they're doing. They got job security. And how long is Tom Gores going to go into luxury tax? How long is he willing to do so? But it may pay off down the line. People comparing them, saying Giannis was pick 15 and, Pascal Siakam and all these other guys. But all I'm saying is, when you chase prototypes, when you trying to chase guys that's supposed to be just like this guy, it never works out, or rarely works out. Not wishing bad, but I just thought at least with the 30th pick, they could have got somebody that was more pro ready. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But right now, I plug him in right now. He be playing right now. He'll be a rotational guy. He'll be learning on the job. Ain't no sitting on the end of the bench going to the G League and shit. Ain't no dark going around here. He'll be right in that rotation, if not starting for me. Ain't no two ways around it. Throw him into the fire right away. What's the worst that can happen? Because your confidence get killed sitting at the end of the bench, your confidence can get killed on the court. At least you can see some progression from him on the court, not in practice. He'll be getting in the fire right away. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget, once again, me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Continue to share the videos, man. Let me know what you guys think. Should they throw Sekou into the fire right away? If not, let me know. Or if so, let me know. We gone.